Will now be recorded.
Hi everyone. Could you share me your screen? What and all you have done? Yesterday's practical. Archita, you share me the screen. What and all you have done? Am I audible? Gayatri, Hiba, Mridula, Kavya. So share me your screen one by one, one by one. I did not get any response from any one of you. Uh, Hope you not practiced. It seems. At least you type in the chat box. You done with practical or not done with practical, so that I can continue with the next topic. So watch the video once again and then you practice. Today, before I start this malware threat, okay, so first you have to create one virtual operating system in the Windows. Uh, so make ensure your resource folder. Do you have this image file, ISO image file, Windows 7 or Windows 10, something like that? If it is available, then you follow this. So what I am going to do this, so I'm creating here one virtual environment. So it is only to test virus. Okay, so how much it affects virus, and what is the use of that, and how you can block them. So directly, if I run this in the physical machine, then it's going to harm our system. Okay, so that's why we have to install one virtual operating system which is based on Windows platform. So you can take Windows 10, Windows 11, then Windows 7, whichever platform you want, that you can take. So in this example, I'm going to take Windows 7. So see to that which ISO image file you have. But before you start, the requirement is Windows 7 .iso image file, or Windows 10 .iso image file, Windows 11 .iso image file. But you have to download it. If not downloaded, then you can check which is in our resource folder. So Mr. Anand already gets copied, it seems. So just you check the property, right click here and check the property option, then you can see what's the file. Okay, if that available, then you can start installation. So what you have to do is, there will be an option called as create new virtual machine. So one must be available Kali, and earlier we used Metasploitable 2 for system hacking. So in this example, I'm going to take Windows, uh, go to Home, create new virtual machine. If anything is okay, no problem. Open VMware workstation. Click File, New Virtual Machine, or else make ensure that available or not, or else you click on Create New Virtual Machine. Then start with this option. So select typical and recommended. Then click next. Then browse for, select install disk image file. That must be in ISO. Then you click browse. Then select ISO image file. So in this example, I'm taking under MCC folder, select this ISO image file, then automatically detecting this area, which operating system you are able to install. Okay. Suppose if you not get this any possibilities answer or detectable operating system, if that any errors if you found, then you assumes that that is not available to install. So please remember, so that should not have any error. So please note down. So notice once, so Windows must be detected. If not detected, then it's a problem. Then you have to click next. So when you click next, then asking the product key license, again click next, say yes. Then asking for the location where you wanted to install this. So what I will do is, so in your case, just you click next. I'm going to change Windows 7. So just I've diverted this path. Just you click next. Next is asking you to enter maximum size of the file. Okay, so enter maximum disk size. So defaultly that would take 60, but in this case I'm going to take around 40 or 50 GB. Okay, and this must be in single file. Store virtual disk as a single file. Select store virtual disk as a single file. Then you click next. And this is to be make ensure your network adapter. So click change custom hardware. Customize hardware. Then change network adapter. The network adapter must be connected to bridged adapter. Physical network connection. Click close. Then click finish. So this is the basic steps before you launch virtual machine. Windows 7 virtual machine. Now that the installation is established, it started now the installation of Windows 7. Look at this. How we have Kali Linux machine, Metasploit machine. So similarly, we are installing one more Windows platform operating system like Windows 7, Windows 10, something whichever you like that you take. Then automatically started that Windows installation. There will be a 5 steps. Look at this. There are 5 steps are there. So one step is completed. Similarly, all the steps must be completed. So during the installation, so system automatically restarts. Don't make any changes. So same steps is applicable for physical operating systems also, but we need a extra USB pen drive. But we are not using extra USB pen drive for installing virtual machine. Now 3 steps is get installed, 100% gets completed. As I said, system automatically restarts. Click restart button. Once all 5 phases gets completed, you assume that 90% of installation is done. So remaining 10% is to be completed. We are in the last stage, completion of the installation. So after that automatic restarts, so it's going to take completion installation portions. So now 99% getting installed. So now everything is over. So once that installation is done, so set up your network, public network, click OK. Now what you do is, once it is done, change computer name, then check system IP address. So what you have to do is, uh, go to Windows R and you type ncpa.cpl command, then right click on this network status, click IP address and identify which IP address you have. So Windows 7 IP. What it is? 192.168.1.67. So another method what you can do is, open command prompt, then here you type IP config space slash all, enter, and you can check what IP address you have. So this is the IP address 192.168.1.67. The same IP I have in this also. Okay, and one more is get MAC. So to know about the MAC address. Okay, so the command is ipconfig space slash all. Next one is get MAC. Okay, then you type host name. So the host name is something different. These are the commands. Then how do I change the computer name? So then what you do is open file explorer, right click on this PC, check the property and change the settings and go to change option and change your computer name. So make this one as Windows 7, WIN7. So click OK, then restart once. So restart now. Change computer name to Windows 7 itself. So now next, if I want to create multiple user account, so how to create multiple user account? So just I'm going to demonstrate. Open File Explorer, right click on this PC and select Manage. And select users. So users and options not available here. 1 minute, I'll be taking control panel, change user account, create a new account. But right now I'm not going to take new user account. Instead of that, what I will do is I'll be creating one restore point. So how to create a restore point in VM? Because anything gets damaged with virus, so then I can take that original option. So go to VM, then take a snapshot and take snapshot. Okay, VM snapshot, snapshot, VM menu, snapshot, then take snapshot. So something like this you can take and name it as Windows 7 after the installation. Click take snapshot. Enter name, click on take snapshot. So something if I do what happened, like I will show you the practical one. So just imagine I'm creating one file here. So what happened, I created one file. Okay, then if I go for the previous, like look at this. So like 2 minutes ago I created one snapshot. So I'm asking that to revert to snapshot earlier one. Say yes. Click OK. So now it is going to restore whatever I created earlier, the file, it is not available. Hope you all understood how to take a snapshot and how to restore it. Okay, so now I would like to give you 10 minutes of time to install this Windows 7 and taking the screenshot snapshot, and as well as IP address, and try with the IP commands and other stuff. So share me the screenshot after the installation. But once if I start that virus other set of parameter, then this platform is going to be important. Make it fast. Hope you all able to do this. I'm sharing you the same steps in the WhatsApp. So please check WhatsApp group. If you have any doubts, you contact me back. Any updates? Tanisha, Ria, Gayatri, Harshita, Kavya, Mridula, Richila. It's working? Okay, so you all try, if not done. Okay, so I'll talk about the next topic before the practical. So the concept is malware threat. You heard about sometimes malware threats. So malware stands for malicious software. Malware, malicious software. So what exactly it is? It is a type of program that combines malicious code with genuine application. Malicious software is a malware is a malicious type of program. People will make this that is going to be combines malicious code with genuine application or software. Whenever people will try to download, they assume that okay, it's a free of license, like MS Word, Excel, PowerPoint. If you go for license, then it's going to be chargeable. Okay, you have to pay 10,000, 15,000, like that. Okay, but sometimes in the online you may get free versions, like without paying anything, then it's a cracked version you'll be getting. But in that particular application there will be a malicious code. So what is going to perform? This is going to perform unauthorized operations in such a way that it can take control of a system, or that can cause damage. So that's why you try to avoid using free version kind of things. Okay, there will be a different types of versions, types of malware. So number one, yesterday you heard about the Trojan. Okay, then second one is virus, then third one is worm, fourth one is rootkits, then fifth one is spyware, then sixth one ransomware, then seventh one is adware, then eighth one is backdoor. So yesterday in the practical session we have seen like Trojan and backdoors and all. So the Trojan is nothing but it's a malicious program. So that's going to be combines with a harmless applications program or the data in such a way that it can help that attackers to gain the control and also cause the damage to the targeted machine. So malware is going to tries to steal that victim confidential information and send it back to the attackers. So this is called as Trojan. Please remember what Trojan is going to perform. Okay, so this is the Trojan is going to helps to the attackers gain the control and also whatever information. So like stealing victims' confidential information and send it back to the attackers. So that malware is going to tries to steal most of the confidential information. Okay, so if Trojan attacks, what are the symptoms? So sometimes computer browser is going to redirected to the unknown pages and stranger chat box appears on the screen, then reversing the functions of the right and the left mouse button, abnormal activities in the modem, network adapter and hard disk drive, account password is also going to be changed. Okay, then attackers can gain the access and also personal information about the target. So these are the different types of symptoms you can observe in your PC when system is sorry Trojan is get attacked. So please remember what is the purpose and what is the symptoms. So but then how you can able to detect it. So to detect this, you can run the suspicious open port numbers and running the processes. You have to identify which are the running process are available and check out that device drivers are getting installed. Then registry entries and Windows services, then startup programs and also network activities. So whenever you have suspicious, then you have to check the Trojan detections. Is that understood, right? This is a main purpose. What is going to be happen? Next, there will be one more called as virus. So vital information resource under seized. So what it does? So virus can self-replicate by producing a copy of itself and attaching to the another program. So computer boot sectors or any other document. So creating a virus using some of the batch file programming or bash commands. Understood? So virus, what it does, it's make you slow your PC. Very simple. And most of the viruses attached to the program or boot sectors or any document, MS Word document, so on so on. And next third one we have a worms. So worms are malicious programs that replicate and also spread across the network connections independently without restrictions and also infected to the other computers also. So that type of system or activities are called as worms. And next you have one more called as rootkits. So what it does, a malicious program that has ability to hide its presence from the user or in the victim machines, and also this is going to perform that malicious activities to get the full access of your infected computers to the attackers. This is what rootkits. So yesterday You have seen some similar kind of things. Okay, so full access and also get that infected computers to the attackers. And next we have a spyware. The spyware is nothing but it's going to be records that user interactions or programs with the computers without their knowledge and send them to the remote attackers over the internet. So spyware hides its process, files and other objects to avoid the detections from the antivirus and also removal. That's called as spyware, and that you cannot able, sometimes you cannot able to removal from the system. And next we have ransomware. So ransomware is a type of malware again. So that can restrict that access to the computer systems and folders that demands on the online ransom payment to the malware creator to remove that restrictions. Like the system automatically gets locked. Then to make unlock all the files or all the important documents, whatever you have in the computer PC, so they will take that entire control until you make the payment, they never release. And even if you go for any company's service center, nobody can do that because entire file gets encrypted. Once it's encrypted, then you cannot make decrypt again that entire files. That next one we have adware. So this is designed to display unwanted advertisements on the browser, and which is going to redirect the search request to the malicious web pages that force them to download malware to their computers. And adware can also be used to collect that in user search habits. So this is what adware we have. So last one important thing is backdoor. So what is backdoor? Backdoor is a piece of code that executes on the victim computer systems by the attackers. So why it is used? To bypass the standard authentications and also maintain secure unauthorized access to the remote desktop. So these are different types of malware, and uh, how it works and what are the symptoms. Is it clear? So now malware, what it is, it's a threat. Then, sir, what are the countermeasures now? So what are the countermeasures to do this or to avoid this? So what you have to do is do not download any email attachments received from unknown senders. Okay, that emails if unknown person, then you never receives. Okay, you never open and never download also. And block unnecessary ports which are running in the vulnerable services. This is the second one. And third one is avoid that downloading and executing applications from untrusted sources. And fourth one is restrict that permissions within the desktop environment and to prevent that malicious application installation. And next important thing is run your entire host based antivirus, firewall, then intrusion detections softwares, and which is going to prevent your malware threats. And manage your local workstation file integrity through the checksums, auditing, and also port scanning. So these are the major countermeasures which are applicable for malware threat. So you ask me if you have any doubts now. Any doubts? So I will send you some MCQs belongs to the malware threat. So please check that MCQs and get me the answer in the group itself. So in the next class, we will see how to create virus using some scripts and all. So please check your WhatsApp group. So get me the answer whenever you have free time. So even if you want some notes for this, I will send you this. Check your WhatsApp group. So only two more class to go. One class is for exam and another class is for practical of this malware. So be ready for the next class. Install Windows operating system. You do along with me and make that experience one more time. So tomorrow I will check all your laptops, your resources. You keep that ready, Windows 7, Windows 10, whichever operating systems you have, and you create one snapshot of that.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah,
So you told me that you'll tell me another software for the you told me that
I
you'll
did
tell
not
me.
get any resources more for Mac.
So what am I supposed to do, sir? Then.
So better you use Windows platform or any other substitute laptop. Only for practicing purpose. You ask any uh, neighbors or friends, so they will help you.
Okay, sir. So even the exams, so is it MCQ type or like?
MCQs, yeah, MCQs.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so practice and check once the review the questions and prepare that infrastructure like Windows 7 platform. Then we'll wind up in the next tomorrow's class all the practicals. So see you all. So meet you in the next class.